Good morning to all of you. So we will first start with implementation of Rashtriya Gokul Mission in Eastern region. So we are at present, if you look at the breedable bovine females, we have 132 million breedable bovine females. And if we look at the percentage of AI coverage in the country, this has tremendously increased over the years. Earlier it was around about 30%. Now we have 35% of the breedable bovine females under the AI coverage. And this is because of implementation of nationwide artificial insemination program. First slide, please. Yeah. If we look at the national productivity in kg, it is around 8.55 kg for the crossbreds, 3.44 kg for indigenous breeds, and 6.06 kg for buffaloes. In most of the states in the eastern region, the productivity is lower than the national average for the buffalo breeds as well as for the indigenous breeds. But productivity of crossbred is very good. If you look at the Meghalaya, if you look at the Odisha, then Chhattisgarh, it's about 6 kgs and 7.05 kg in case of Jharkhand. For the AI coverage, we have to extend the AI coverage in the next 5 years, and we have to reach up to 70% of the breedable bovine females. Then only we can enhance our productivity, and we are envisaging that our productivity to be increased to 3,000 kgs per animal per year from the present productivity of 2,078 kgs per animal per year. Now, next point is regarding the TSA account. For all the states, we have opened the TSA accounts, and all the accounts have been mapped by all the states. We have unspent balance in Meghalaya as well as in West Bengal. Other states have already refunded unspent balances. No unspent balances is available with other states, except a few documents are required to be submitted for further release of funds, like you have to submit physical progress report and the monthly progress report. Monthly progress report is to be submitted, physical progress report is to be submitted. Then you have also constituted technical management committee for review and implementation of Rashtriya Gokul Mission, or there will be a meeting of the board of the state implementing agency. So those minutes are to be enclosed by you when you are forwarding proposal for release of funds under the Rashtriya Gokul Mission. We have received only one proposal this year, that is from Odisha. Odisha got first installment during 2024-25. And 16.71 crores have already been released to Odisha. We request other states to submit proposal at the earliest, and along with other documents, you can submit proposal to us and we can consider the proposal for release of funds during the current year. Now we will go to...
I would just like to add, Meghalaya has been doing very well. We will see the data here, but there is a special focus this time on ensuring.
In case of Chhattisgarh, ma'am, I'm leaving Andaman Nicobar. No one is there from Andaman and Nicobar. In case of Chhattisgarh, there is an unspent balance of only 35 rupees. So this, they have already refunded. That amount has already been refunded by the state.
How much interest on the 35 rupees?
Yeah, ma'am?
How much is the interest to be paid on those 35 rupees?
Nil, ma'am. Nothing. They had already refunded, madam, through the demand draft. We had already received. We have submitted demand draft to our PAO. So it has already been cleared. The Chhattisgarh can submit a proposal for further release of funds. They have utilized the entire released amount. No unspent balances. They have submitted all the reports. But we have also received physical progress report. Then board report is we have received. The TMC reports we have received, ma'am. Chhattisgarh is a clear state now. Next slide is regarding Jharkhand, ma'am.
Bhushanji, ma'am. Let's have the ceremony.
Madam, in case of Meghalaya, there is an unspent balance of 5.32 crores and 1.15 crores interest amount available with the state. They had submitted action plan of rupees 10 crores, ma'am, that we have to release funds only after we have received a refund of the unspent balances as well as the deposit of interest through the NTRP portal by the state. Madam, Odisha got first installment during the current year, ma'am, 16.71 crores we have already released to Odisha. And this is the first state among the eastern states to receive first installment during current year, ma'am. Amount of 16.71 crore is unspent available with the state from the release during 24-25, ma'am. State, ma'am.
Okay.
So what is the status of West Bengal on that?
West Bengal, they have unspent balance of 28.24 crores. We have opened their TSA account. They have also linked to us, ma'am.
Vaisha, the important thing is this.
Now unspent balance is not updated because scheme has been changed. We have shifted from centrally sponsored scheme to the central sector scheme, so it is not updating now.
And so how can we reconcile what
No,
figure
madam,
we have and what they have?
No, madam. They have not submitted a utilization certificate. I had spoken with them.
He says he
during the
submitted in September.
No, ma'am, submitted in September, but I have not received. Otherwise, I had deleted the amount.
Yes, madam. From CO end, we have submitted UC, madam.
No, is it countersigned by the appropriate authorities and?
Madam, as per the information of my PMA, they have just sent the utilization certificate.
Anyway, it has come now.
It has come.
Okay, fine. So are we in a position now to release or?
No,
will
madam, they
refund?
had the unspent balance of around 16 crores.
So what can they do with the 16 crore? They have to.
Either they have to refund to us or they can continue utilization of funds and come back to us for release of funds when they utilize the entire amount.
So the remaining money you have, are you in a position to spend it in the near future?
No, madam. As because major allotment from Moitri remaining fund is, madam, 11.50 crore. Additional fund was allotted due to mistake, madam, assuming target 3,600 Moitri. Actually, Moitri target was 1,000 only, madam.
No, so what do you want to do with that money? Do you want to spend it or you want to get it reappropriated for some other activity or you want to refund it? All three options are open to you, but take your decision quickly.
Yes, madam. Excess fund of rupees 11.47 crores may be utilized under other components if permitted, madam, namely awareness cum fertility camp, not allotted during current financial year 2024-25, madam. Here, 2 camps per GP per year and rupees 10,000 per camp, and cost involvement per annum is 6.5 crore, madam.
How much can they spend on that component? Not much, I think.
Not
They can't
much,
spend the
ma'am.
whole amount on
We
that
have
component.
to analyze it, then we can
Yeah, I
submit a
know, but in
report.
the action plan, you have kept 38 crores for what?
38 crores for the activities of, madam, this is the NAIP balance amount, NAIP 4 for the balance amount to be released, and some of the activities like strengthening of their semen stations.
So are you up to date in your NAIP payments?
Yes, madam.
So you don't need any more money immediately for paying in the NAIP?
Yes, madam. Field informed not to upload the data of NEIP 3 because it closes on July 2022, madam. If carbon report हम लोग को मिलता है तो हम लोग मई जून 2023 तक हम
नहीं,
लोग
आपको पता है NAIP we have discussed in great detail the other day. So you will have to close NAIP 3 and whatever data has already been chadhod on that basis we can give you the payment. Beyond that we can't give you.
Yes, madam.
So
Yes.
please at least close NAIP. If there's any payment pending which can be given, please give it.
Yes.
And then NAIP 4 I'm sure you are already doing.
Yes,
So
madam.
please keep up that activity, but please make up your mind on what activity you want to do and inform us as soon as possible.
Okay.
ठीक है ना? आपको नया कुछ procure भी करना है, we have no problem. But please send us your reappropriation proposal. Because then probably this 38 crore in the action plan you may not be able to spend. In which case we can give that allocation to some other state.
So, West Bengal and yes, I have a thing to say. In NAIP 4, if you're taking up, what is the percentage coverage of AI in West Bengal? I'm sure.
It is,
Yeah, so what I presume is it's not going to be very high because nationally also it is about 25-30% or whatever. So they can increase their AI, so they can increase the AI or based on sex sorted semen, so on and so forth, rather than just spending on awareness generation. So my request here is that after the meeting there will be some time, because today the meeting is going to finish off rather early. The divisions should sit with the states and finalize as to what is the activity that they want to take and get a timeline from the states as to when will be able to claim the rest of the money, spend whatever you have or claim the rest. So that is something that needs to be worked upon.
Yes, ma'am, we'll finalize this today itself, ma'am. Okay, next, Bhushan. So these are the figures for NAIP 3. We have
Yes, sir.
already discussed
We have.
this. Some states have done exceptionally well, and even Meghalaya, being in the northeast, they have done quite well. But as mentioned the other day, please close this program, send us the data, and let us not carry discussions of NAIP 3 into any further meetings, since everything has been discussed.
Noted, noted.
Next, NAIP 4. So NIP 4 has been now going on for a while, and the results, as you can see, are actually quite good. We are getting already a calving rate of almost 20% for the entire country. So, and of course the AIs are going on, so calving will increase as time goes on. So, Bhushanji, anything in particular you would like to point out? Jharkhand and West Bengal, all the states have done well actually in this. Any particular thing you want to point out?
All the states have achieved the targets, ma'am, in this case. And Madam, Jharkhand is 54.5 because we have given the current year targets. We have
Ma'am,
also
actually, because we are continuing NAIP, so what we have done is let them continue at the rate they are doing, and therefore we have doubled the targets. So the season is going on, let them all keep doing
added. And it
as
has
much
been
as possible.
recently added target, ma'am. Earlier,
So they've
the
all
targets were
actually
low.
done exceptionally well.
Is this the case also with West Bengal?
Yes, ma'am. It recently added target because of the recently
All
earlier
of
they
them
have
we
the
have
target
doubled
of
the
25
targets.
lakhs because we are continuing this activity for a further period of 6 months or 8 months, ma'am. That's why we had added more targets to the state. Other states have already achieved, so they may be overachieving their targets, ma'am. But in this case, madam, I want to mention over here, 44 lakh calves born under the NAIP program, NAIP 3 program, and the calving percentage is more than 20%, ma'am. And around 22 lakh female calves have born, and these are high yielding female calves. The productivity in the state is definitely going to be increased in this case, ma'am.
So
6%. And some of the states are achieving consumption rate up to more than 40%, ma'am. This shows that AI is perfectly being done in these states. Madam, progress made with respect of the ETT and IVF, we are establishing 2 IVF lab. One is in Chhattisgarh, another one is in West Bengal. Achievement side, madam, somewhat there is lower achievement is there. In case of donors, again 37 donors have been procured by the state. And for the production of viable embryos, target was 2,400, production is 646. The consumption rate is okay, ma'am. It is consumption rate more than the country average. Country average is coming to 15% in case of IVF. In case of Chhattisgarh, IVF lab is under construction, ma'am. But they had already started the activity and they had started embryo production.
would Chhattisgarh like to inform us of the exact status, what is happening there and what is being planned there?
Ma'am, we have, as far as the general AI thing is concerned, ma'am, we have, like you said, that we should be going towards the quality thing and we should be following up the calving and the number of female calves as well. So we've already started it. AI has become our #1 objective because we need to work in the dairy sector also. So productivity needs to be improved and breed needs to be improved. So, ma'am, last divisional level meeting जो review की हुई थी, उसमें collectors have been given this task to monitor it regularly. That is there. Secondly, ma'am, in this also we are very eager to pursue it, but because we are waiting for the IVF lab to be constructed fast, which we are expecting in another 3-4 months it would be completed. And
So Kosali, you have good animals you've got, and bull
Yes,
is
ma'am.
available? Kosali bull is available somewhere?
Kosali
Semen is
Mostly
available?
bull is available at a semen station, ma'am. They have a semen station in Anjora where Kosli bull is there.
Kosali ka
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा
They had
quality
started.
का है
Its productivity is very low.
That's
It's
the
a
productivity
hard-
rate.
draft
productivity
water
is low,
speed.
ma'am. Productivity is low.
So as per your breeding policy, what do you want to do with the Kosali? You want to cross them with any other indigenous breed or what have you? Any thoughts you have?
Ma'am, right now, though, we haven't thought much about it, but there is a plan to preserve the indigenous breed that is there, and we've been working towards it. But cross करना है कि नहीं करना, that we have not planned as
आप
of now.
अपना breeding policy के हिसाब से give it a thought. What will be good for your farmers?
जी, ma'am.
And अपनी कोसली का आप genomic chip से थोड़ा करवा लीजिए नीलेश जी. Since they are keeping Kosali, they would like to preserve it. You have any selection? I don't think so.
No, we
Kosali तो
haven't
भी
yet
उठाया
up-
नहीं होगा.
नहीं अभी कुछ नहीं किया मैम.
तो
So
आप
we will
देखिए,
go
if
and-
you would like to pick up, since
Yeah,
they are
we'll go and
also,
collect some samples.
है ना? हाँ.
जी मैम.
Right. Thanks. West Bengal.
Yes, madam. For West Bengal, target was previous slide, please. For West Bengal, madam, target was 70 and now 37, as because animal selection based on the good genetic makeup but having distress calving. तो जो हम लोग बुल मदर फार्म है मैडम, हम लोग का बहुत बड़ा हरिणघाटा फार्म में बुल मदर फार्म से जो जेनेटिक मेकअप अच्छा है लेकिन कार्विंग में थोड़ा डिस्ट्रेस है, वही हम लोग लेते हैं मैडम. अभी 37 हुआ है, लास्ट ईयर 22 to 24 था मैडम. वी आर इम्प्रूविंग मैडम.
तो थोड़ा आप increase कर पाएंगे the production
Yes,
base?
yes, madam. Right.
And how, what is your model? What will you do with the calves? What are you doing? You've already, 77 calves are already born. You're distributing to farmer, or you're selling it to farmer, or sending it to some other farm. What is your plan?
नहीं, हम लोग का पास ही है मैडम, हरिणघाटा फार्म ही है, हम लोग का पास ही है मैडम.
तो क्या करेंगे? अभी तो और भी आएंगे. calves का आप क्या करेंगे?
हम लोग देखेंगे मैडम.
They will use it as a donor, ma'am. They want to keep it as a donor.
So these are by sex semen? These calves are through sex semen?
No, it's from ETT, madam, IVF.
No. Is the semen used in it as sex semen? Are they mainly female calves?
Yes, madam, female calves.
Female calves?
Female calves, yes, madam.
So you are interested in turning them into donors?
Yes, madam, yes.
But do you have in your state any scheme for further propagating to the farmer? Have you thought anything till now?
Not yet, madam.
Okay, we'll discuss this. We'll try to evolve a scheme for you.
Yes, madam.
Right, thanks.
Madam, this is regarding accelerated breed improvement program using sex sorted semen, ma'am. In this case, madam, now states are uploading data for the sex, for AI with sex sorted semen, and we are getting very good sex ratio. The country sex ratio is around 88%, ma'am. It's from the standard, it's very good, ma'am.
झारखंड का डेटा समझ नहीं आ रहा.
झारखंड के डेटे में मैडम थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज दे हैव मोर नंबर ऑफ काव्स. मेल फीमेल में डिस्टिंक्ट करना उनको थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम हुई.
हाँ?
हम लोग का 80
मेल फीमेल का डाला नहीं डेटा उन्होंने, अभी डिस्टिंक्ट
अच्छा
करके
तो
डाला.
डेटा प्लीज
Sex नहीं डाला
ठीक कर दो डेटा, है ना?
सेक्स डालते ही ये ठीक हो
बिकॉज
जाएगा.
अननेसेसरली खराब लगेगा. आपने काम तो किया ही होगा, तो हो नहीं सकता.
I'd like to draw the attention towards 2-3 figures.
Rate is very, very high in all the states, and we have to learn from Odisha, where the conception rate is more than 33%, about 33%, whereas country conception rate is only 18%.
Very impressive.
So training of AI technician is very,
इसमें
very good in
training-
Odisha in this case.
Training
ma'am.
is the most important thing. Continuous training जो है वो आपको करते रहना है.
And ma'am, this is eye opener for us as well, ma'am, because we are thinking that conception rate from the sex sorted semen will be less than the traditional semen. But in here,
अच्छा, आगे.
this is regarding establishment of metris, ma'am. Only Meghalaya has not achieved the targets. Other states have already achieved the targets. More than 90% targets have already been achieved by most of the states, ma'am.
What's the problem? या तो इनका target कम कर दो एक.
But we have to reduce the target, ma'am, because they need less number of
हमने
metris,
पूरा
ma'am.
छुड़ा हुआ है. इनको जितना मैत्री चाहिए, ज़्यादा चाहिए ले लें, कम चाहिए तो कम कर दें. So that you decide. मेघालय, Dr. Christopher, you have anything to say on this?